Good morning, everyone. My name is George Kosch, and I'm CEO of World Profit and one of the co-founders. I was started in 1994, way back in the days of the no internet. We're here today on the 19th of March, so last day of winter, going into spring tomorrow, and it's been fantastic sales month, absolutely incredible so far in March. A little bit about myself and my background. I got out of high school, joined the military, went to a military college for my degree, which was not in computers or programming. Our computers back then were, I don't know, I don't even think, we had calculators. I think that's about it. And we had Commodore computers that didn't really do a lot. Anyways, I got out of military college, and then I went into the Air Force as a pilot, did all my training, and my last tour was as an instructor on the jet trainers in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, of all places. However, I traveled all over the US and Canada, logged about 25, almost just under 2,500 hours of flying, which was great in 6 years of flying. So I did my 10 years, I got out, I decided to be an not a software engineer. I decided to be an entrepreneur. And that led to the internet and software engineering, or whatever you want to call it. I'm now a programmer. I do a little bit of everything. So with that being said, and this is why you're here, you want to know what do we do? What's this program all about? Well, getting started is important. Every week, I see somebody on lesson 1 and I wonder, why are they on lesson 1? It says that you're supposed to go to lesson 2 in like a minute. So get yourself to lesson 3. And you're probably thinking, well, why don't you just start us out on, lesson 1 being lesson 3? The reason I've never done that is because I want to make sure that you can move through the lessons and that you're logged in to the proper place, and that you know how to scroll down, in case Live Business Center is up, and you can actually, function, right, in the member area. Whereas if I just shoved you into lesson 1 and that was everything, I wouldn't know who's actually doing anything, right? Because you just get kind of there, and I wouldn't know you're actually there. So when you're on lesson 3, you're telling me that you're there. Top menu is your friend. That's where the training is. All of our training and everything starts on that top menu, or if you're in the member area, there's a button that says Get Started. It says Start Here. Okay, it's a green button to the left, and you'll see it. If you're in the member area at all, it's hard to miss it. That takes you to the training videos. There's 3 of them now in this area, and it's important to get through them. So when you go to the Start Here, you can see that there are 3 videos now, which you want to go through them one at a time. They're very short, 24 minutes. That just gives you an overview. Tells you the things you should do and that you shouldn't. If you don't like videos and you want to read, no problem. You can go to YouTube, and there's closed captions in there. You can read all about what I say. Same with all of these workshops. They're all at YouTube. This next one focuses on safe lists and traffic exchanges. And then, of course, we have social media. So we want to make sure that you understand that we're going to teach you as best as we can how to market on the entire internet. We have it all, as they say. Okay, and we're going to talk to you about YouTube and Instagram, Facebook, all of that stuff. We have graphics. We have a graphics designer, our president, and she's a video designer, and they're all available to you, and we'll talk about that. Okay, so it's all here, everything is here, it's just fantastic. Do the video though, don't just watch it. I've seen this many times where, I've watched your video 6 times, and I look at their ad tracker and there's nothing, not a single click. So I'm always nice about it. I say, okay, I'm glad you watched the video. Let me know when you're going to do it, right? Because you have to do the video, right? So that helps. This is a biggie too. How do you get the bonuses? They're on lesson 3. All you have to do is fill out a support ticket and ask. Again, the importance of us knowing that you can function in the member area. Okay, it's very important. And when you request it, guess what? We've just tested your ability to use the support form. And that's big. We want you to know how to get support. So when you want your bonuses, fill out a support form and you get your bonuses. So we've kind of wrapped everything up. You've watched the videos. You've signed up for some safe list exchanges. You probably have a Facebook and a Twitter account. And then you're going to town promoting with the ad examples that we supply you. That will lead you into things like blogging, landing page builder, squeeze page builder, video marketing, all those types of promotion. And if you're sleeping right now, usually I get about 20 minutes where people don't doze off. Wake up and listen, because this point is extremely important. We're teaching you how to market and promote not only for World Profit, but for any program that you're in, any affiliate program that you're in, anything that you're promoting, any products, services, anything. And that's the whole purpose of World Profit. And that's why we've stood the test of time, because we don't look at other programs and say, oh, ours is better, you should promote ours. We simply say, okay, well, if you're in that one, good for you. Here's how you promote it. We're giving you a platform, and we are a business training program. We're not a biz op. Okay, so we don't want to be seen as an opportunity. We're here to train you and teach you. And that's why we host your email, we host your website, and all of the products and services. Okay? Do yourself a favor and get a Gmail account. Extremely important for business email. Again, 2 times this week, firing off email to people. They don't get it. I had to actually email a Hotmail guy from my Hotmail account. Right? And I said, listen, we can't get to you. We're paying money to send email, and Microsoft's blocking it. It's because it must say the word business or something in it, right? So I sent the guy a note and I said, please change to Gmail. He did. Everything's fine now. Okay. So the proof, everybody wants proof, and that's fine. You're the proof. You came here as a result of promotion from your sponsor. You signed up because you thought, hey, this is a pretty good deal. You went in the member area and you clicked around, and guess what? Worked out great. Okay, so now you're involved with World Profit. You're the proof that the training and the program does work. Okay? Let's talk about promotion quickly. There are over 100 tools in the member area. They're everywhere, as you've seen. Try somehow, some way to focus on one thing at a time. Don't stray too far from lesson 3 and the promotion until you get it and it's going smoothly and it's working for you. Because if you don't, you might spread yourself too thin. I have a customer right now who's been a member for years. And they are promoting probably 50 different things through rotators and everything. And that's a lot. So really try to promote 1 or 2 or 3 things and learn from there, and then you can build from there. But I wouldn't spread myself too thin using every single thing, adding pages, removing pages, building landing pages, all that good stuff without really having a solid foundation on how to promote. And the way that you can tell if you're doing fine is if associates are signing up under you. The Live Business Center and the Monitor team are there for you. They're there to close sales and to assist associates in finding their way around. Okay, so that's important to know. The ad tracker, again, confirms that you're doing your promotion. I just had a gentleman today say, I want to get up to 500 ad exposures a day. So I checked his ad tracker and it was, about 10 a day. And he was only promoting to 1 safe list. So I said, let's up that. Let's just increase the safe list and exchanges for now. And then as he gets better at that, he can move into, things like Facebook groups and make sure he has a Twitter account and all that good stuff, right? All those social signals going out there and everything. But let's start small. So he did. He started with SafeList King. Now he needs to increase that. And there are many different places to go for this. If you check under training, you can see the top SafeList, top exchanges here, or the whole thing right here. Okay, they're all listed here. These are great places to start to get your promotion going. If one of these places says, well, you have to pay money, well, you can skip it and go to the next one if you don't want to do that. Okay, they're totally optional. Okay, we send out newsletters every day to the associate members. Every single day we send out a newsletter to all associates. Well, not all of them. If they haven't logged in for a year, we don't bother with them. However, they receive like an autoresponder, but it's controlled by us. In other words, we wake up every day, come up with a newsletter, send it out. Better than an autoresponder. Okay, so you don't need to worry about following up or doing anything with associates other than getting more. The reason I say that is because we don't want to, again, overload. We want you to come in and promote, and we'll take care of the rest. And we've got a whole team of people in the Live Business Center that are members. Okay, so if you talk about testimonials, that's probably pretty good, right? They're members. They're representing the company. So that's pretty cool. Speaking of cool tools, top menu, I use JitBit auto text every 10 minutes of my life on all my computers. I use RoboForm constantly to organize my passwords. And I use Postbox, which is an email management tool, which allows me to check 5 or 6 different email boxes at the same time. They all just auto check. Link Manager and Link Magic also. If you're in the member area and you go Link Magic, what's Link Magic? Just type it up here in the search box, or if you're using the other menu, there's a search box. You can just type that in, it'll bring it up. Okay, so if you ever get lost or anything, I don't know where to find that, just type it in. It'll find it for you. Does anyone have any questions about any of this so far? I don't see anything coming up on my screen. So we're looking pretty good. If you do have a question, by all means, just type it in, and I will get back to you as I see the posting. It's all about updates and additions this week, and I've got some really cool stuff to show you. We have a new landing page. This one works especially well in SafeList and exchanges, and you find it under the Add Examples, either under Training, if you're using the modern menu, or just Add Examples. It'll be on the top menu. This one's really good because it's called the Crazy Credit Giveaway. 500,000 credits, looks nice. It's showing where we're giving people some credits if they sign up. And in the associate member area, which I just happen to have up here, the associates, and this is good for monitors, they simply click on the goodie bag and they can see 500,000 free credits right here. And they can follow these instructions. They all do. Believe me, I haven't had any issues with giving the credits. And I'll tell you what inspired all of this. It's a really simple thing. We used to give people the credits when they signed up. They would sign up for, say, SafeList Extreme. And when they confirmed their account, we would give them the credits, and they could use those credits. And guess what happened? It invited the bots. Oh, my favorite part of the internet that was not around in the 90s at all. They're called bots. People see that we're giving credits, and they say, well, I'll just create a bot that signs up, gets all the free credits, and then I'll sign up another bot and another through all the email addresses and the throwaway emails and all that good stuff. So what I said was, no, you can go to support and request the credits. Then I'll take a look at your account. In other words, stuff a bot can't really do. And they do. Come in and we give them their credits. And guess what we do and after they get the credits? We send them a nice email confirming it, and reminding them about how awesome it would be if they would upgrade to silver. And we also get them to go to the multi-commission system here to sign up for all the sites. Why would you want to go to each site and sign up? All you have to do is click a button right there, fill out your stuff, and join. Right? They get an activation account. And guess what? It's all under you. If you're their sponsor, everything's under you. So we guide them in here and we say, go in and use this. Right? So that's a good thing to know, isn't it? Always working for you folks. Everything is geared towards making commission for referrals. These sites here are maintained by World Profit. And if you think it's easy, it's not. It's a handful. These sites require constant administration. Why do we do that? They're great. They actually work. This is where people hang out. People hang out in these safe listing exchanges because they don't cost anything. Especially if you're a silver member, we upgrade you. Okay, so that's a good thing to know. So that's our new landing page. It looks fabulous and it works great. There are also more landing pages down here that can be used. Free advertising. You can check all of these out. All I ask you to do is don't use this URL. Make sure you mask it, meaning you're going to be able to track it. Okay. As soon as you click that button, it will turn it into your domain name. And guess what that means? Your ads and everything, no matter how far away they are and where they're at and all this stuff, they're going to go to your domain name. Okay, not mine, yours. They'll jump to the source, but they go through you first. And that's very important to have, okay? Very important. There's also, I've been asked this many times, how can I just send somebody to the silver presentation video without them being an associate member? And I always said, well, it's better if they sign up first and then they can watch the video. But now, I've been asked this many times, and guess what? The customer is always right, or in this case, the member. So I say, you know what? Create a silver video landing page, meaning you can send people right here. I've got it under instant sales pages, World Profit's silver membership and traffic pack. Now, this is the one that associates see in their member area, and you can use this all you want. I've cloaked it. I put it under my ID, but you'll see there's a, if I undid that, you would see that. So it'll go to this ID, Proven Profits Today, under your ID, and there is the presentation. And if this prospect who says, listen, I don't want to sign up as an associate, I just want to see the video, you can send them here. And guess what? They can watch the silver presentation. And if they are interested after that, they just sign up, enter their name and email, and get started. Plus, they're going to get all kinds of other bonuses and things, as you know, as an associate. So it's right here, very easy to do, and it's there for you to use if you want to. Okay? This is exciting. We have a video marketing gallery. Now, what do you use video marketing for? Pretty much everything, right? You use it for Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. You can use it on YouTube, of course, and pages. So let's go see what they look like, and let me show you where to find them. Number one, if you go to training and you click on banners, okay, there's also some other stuff in here I'm going to show you. There's an image gallery. I'll tell you what, I'll show you this in a minute. Let's go here first. Let's go to under advertising and traffic on the left menu. So left menu, advertising and traffic. Scroll down there with your old mouse and you see where it says video marketing gallery. Click on that. And there they are. Again, I wanted to make it easy for people who, you can use these in the landing page builder. Landing page builder 38 if you want, okay? And they'll work just fine. Or there's copy the URL to the video, and there's a video landing page. And there's also a source file. So in other words, I'm covering as much as possible here. All right, so this is important to know. Let me just fix one of my screens here. So you can see the source file here, and you can also see the, just fixing something here on my other computer. There. So if you want the MPEG, the MP4, it's here, so you can use it. And then there's also copy button to copy that. And you can copy the URL here, which takes you to the video URL. And there's a video landing page that you can use if you want. If you would like to use this video, you can also use it in the landing page builder. Okay, so I'm trying to make them as available as possible. So if I go to the landing page builder, which I just have saved on my own menu here, and I click on that and I go to 38, you can use it in here because when you create, video landing page, you can scroll down and you can access them all in the gallery, select the video, and you'll find them all listed there. And you just click and you can use them. Luther, use it as much as you can for how your time permits, but don't go spamming group boards and things like that. Make sure that if you go to Facebook, like I said, I'll tell you a quick story. I flew in the military with an older pilot. He was my age now, actually, so he was a young man. And he'd flown the Starfighter. It's a sophisticated jet back in the day, the F-104, and it was absolutely manual. There was no automation in this thing. So we're in a jet with quite a bit of automation, and you could set all kinds of stuff in it. So I said, so how did you fly that thing? I mean, it landed like a missile. And he said, well, George, we use the Mark V brain. And I went, the Mark V brain? And he said, yeah, it's right here. And that's what we used. And the problem with these more sophisticated jets is it tends to shut this down. So my point being, when you get all this stuff, don't try to just post it everywhere that you can and spam boards and go everywhere, that kind of thing. Use the Mark V brain. Is it right to go to 50 groups and post a video? Probably not. Maybe go to 3 or 4. So that's my point. It's the same thing with anything you do online. If you start going nuts with this stuff and start spamming boards and things like that, guess what happens? Facebook shuts you down. Okay, so right up there. Keep using that. Okay, just steady as she goes. Okay, so make sure you remember that because it is important. However, these videos are yours to use on anything. You can create splash pages with them, right? So you can come down here, and if you go to this again, you have the ability to use these in the splash page builder also, which I just showed you. Okay, so you've got everything. Unbelievable. Okay. Let's continue with WordPress blogs. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to show you this one real quick here. I forgot to add this to the slide. But if you go to banners, we also have an image gallery right here of banners that are already made for you of different shapes and sizes. They're right in here. There's 68 images. Okay, and you can scroll through, and these are obviously about World Profit. Okay, and you can go through these all day. They're just absolutely incredible. There are all kinds of these. However, if you wanted to change any of these, you can go to the World Profit gallery, video gallery. We have too many things. You can go to the graphics gallery, and you can go through there. Let me see if I've got the graphics studio here. Yeah, I probably do. Let me just refresh this page. There we are. You go to the graphics gallery here if you are a platinum member or you've purchased it, and you can look under the image library and you will find them all in there. They're all listed for you. You can use the image. You can change the whatever you want. Be inspired. They're everywhere. These are absolutely beautiful. These are created by Sandy Hunter, our president. Isn't that great? There's just unlimited stuff in here. Okay? Are there any questions about that? I think we just have everything in here. It's just an incredible thing. And thanks. Yeah, they're really, really cool. Oh, it just doesn't end. What a day. So many things. Now, WordPress blogs. We've sold a ton of WordPress blogs. Now, we're hosting about 400 of them, which is kind of nice, but we want to host 500. Why? It's a great way to extend your business. You've got your website here, which is your silver or platinum. Just call it your silver or platinum website. And you can hook into a WordPress blog. You can Google this, WordPress, and it is absolutely awesome. Okay, and they're called WordPress blogs, but they're really WordPress powered websites. They were initially brought out as a blog, and they still are. They're, the heart of them is it's still a blog. WordPress is fantastic. It is another site. It has a million different things you can do in it, and it uses those graphics, and there's page builders, and unbelievable, you can link back and forth. This will also hook into your social networks. Okay, so this goes into the social, just like I said last week. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everything can be hooked into WordPress. And guess what that means? Traffic, information, articles, you name it. Okay? If you're interested in WordPress blogs, all you have to do is scroll down here on the left side, WordPress and hosting, click on WordPress blogs, find out all about it, and go from there. Okay? Yeah, and it is a great addition to everything. We are now pushing promotion towards visitors, premium visitors. So when an associate comes in, they do get access to 50,000 untargeted bulk visitors. They don't come in quickly. They're not the highest quality, but they're free. And here's the funny thing. They have to log in every 3 days or we pause the ad. Why do we do that? Well, how easy it is to just book 10 accounts and just leave them all dormant, right? So we're making them work. They got to come in. They have to re-log in just to keep their ads active. We also have a checker. These all go through Google's quality system that I've hooked into, their API. Anyways, they can put their ad in here and it will run, but it is slow. You can see I've had this one on since March the 12th. It's a very drip feed. But we say, if you want to go high end, this is high end. Upgrade now. And then they get the targeted visitors. 250,000 to be exact. But let me break down into what they are. Number one, they go into the 50,000 visitors. Okay, which is, again, it's always under the goodie bag. You click on 50,000 visitors, and you can see I paused mine. I'm not making it active. I don't want to take away visitors from, the members. So when you put this in, they're now quality, premium traffic. And by that, I mean this. Like if I go into, let's look at the analytics just for the 50,000 part, and then we'll get to the 200,000. This is just some traffic live right now on Google. Excuse me, for the diamond rotator. Okay, you can see diamond board and everything. And let's go to the basic visitors. So if I go to World Profit free visitors, okay, you can see the drip feed. It's a little slower, well, quite a bit slower. We have users, sessions, and everything coming through, but they're not, not a lot. The visitors for the associates. There are not many associates that have active visitor accounts. Why? Because they don't log in every 3 days And number two, they put URLs in that don't work very well in our system. So we send them a note and say, you know what, well, your speed's too slow or something. So it thins it out a lot. You would think that we'd be overwhelmed. Not in this day and age. This day and age is the garage so full of stuff that they can't park their cars in them, right? Everybody's like that. Well, same thing with the free visitors. They just come, they throw them in there, and then they leave. Well, a couple of days, they're gone. Pause their ad. How many active are there? At any given time, out of literally 50, 60,000 associates? 200? Go figure, right? It's just the world we live in now. They come in, they dump their URL, and they leave. They never come back. We shut down the ad until they come back. Now, let's look at the premium 50,000 visitors. Here's there, and there. You can see right away that we've got users on there. People are coming in, right? You can see how I've increased that. I decided, this is all new analytics, by the way. I just put this on here. So you can see already we're analyzing. I set this up so that I could show people this in the video. I did a video to say, listen, these are real premium visitors. We're paying for them. So they're coming in. Okay, so that's a good thing to know. So that's what you get. Okay, so you're getting these types of things. So the next area is, where do you get the 200,000 from? Well, when you book your silver, we have a thing called Traffic Blaster, which you can go into your ad manager, and again, you activate here. I had a good screen capture that I was going to show. It's in my video though, on the Traffic Blaster. And this, I found, this was kind of a shocker to me. I didn't realize how much traffic we were sending, but on average, 1 year in here, you're getting over about 210 to 230,000 visitors in the year. And you might say, well, can't you make it faster? Well, no, I can't. We're paying for them. They're real. They're actually people going to sites and seeing galleries of sites. And if they decide that they like your site in our gallery and they go, well, now you got a really serious person. Okay, so we don't just slap people into sites. They go to a gallery and they see what they want and they go. Very similar to our diamond rotator and things like that. Okay, so the way it works is exactly, it works, it's good. Okay, so this is happening aside from all of the training and all of the promotion and all of the other stuff that we're teaching people to do, like the 18 upgrades, the traffic injections, and all of that. But I wanted to really focus on these two things because people come in and they want that set it and forget it. They can change their ad at any time. Okay, so they don't have to have that. So I'm kind of talking to the monitors now so that you folks have an understanding of how that all works. Also for the monitors, I've made some changes to the sign up area. So if somebody clicks on order silver, I've kept it in the member area now. So they feel like they can move around better, right? So if they check here and they say, geez, I have a question, they can ask question or they can go back to home. If they decide they want to order platinum, same thing. They have a chance to look at things and they're still in the member area, kind of nice and cozy. Order 1 year, they're right here. Okay, so it comes in. And we are selling a ton of 1 year packages. Okay. Same thing with all of the rotator. If they want to purchase the rotator, they can come in. They're still in the member area. Okay. And this is actually we have a system here to help them out if they have a question and they're away from the live business center. If we're on, we have somebody in that's going to take their chat. Okay, if they have any questions, and it's closing a lot of sales now because of that, right? We've got all the crypto and everything too. It's just fabulous. It's working out great. All right. Are there any questions about this? Awesome, cool. And who's our guest? I don't see your name. I don't know who you are. It just says guest. And you can see the bounce rate. That's just from people picking out of the gallery where they want to go. Oh, Bobby Joe, great. People just bounce off their gallery, right? Because they're going to a site. It's pretty cool, actually. I really like that. And you can see the diamond rotator really rocking. I like watching the diamond rotator. We send a lot of people there. Where is it? Oh yeah, World Profit Advertising. Yeah, it's just that we have the stuff at World Profit Advertising. Lots of users coming in, just so many. Ad boards are doing great. Never ends, does it? It's just wonderful. So I want to obviously talk about Platinum VIP. I urge everybody to upgrade. Why? Because you get double the commissions. It shows us that you're really long-term, that you want to stay with us. We have members from 5, 10, 15, and 20 years that have been with us that long. So wonderful, beautiful. The World Profit Graphics Studio is unbelievable. I just absolutely love the graphics studio. It is used to make all those graphics. And just, I know this might be a curiosity thing for some of you, but I'm going to anticipate, how did we make those videos? What's our source for those videos? If you want to make your own videos, you can go here to Cool Tools. I'm pretty sure I put it in, it's called Animoto. I don't think they have an affiliate program. Just ignore this part, but you can get details on Animoto. It's a beautiful video creator that you can use for any program that you're in. Okay, and there you go. Sandy Hunter says, yes, we do. And I wanted to thank Michael for the incredible testimonial that he sent in. It was really, really nice. Okay, so that was cool. World Profit, our autoresponder. I will put this autoresponder up against any autoresponder out there. Why? Because this autoresponder is built on your website, not on another one. And it's my pet peeve. You go to these sites and they're wonderful. But guess what? Everything is built on their URL. And they give you iframes and they give you all of that, and that's fine. But this is my pet peeve, and I'm allowed to have it. I don't like it. I want everything to be built off my domain, my site. And that's what the autoresponder is. It hooks into the landing page builder so that when people put their name and email in on your website, it goes to your autoresponder, and your URL is used when you send a welcome letter out. Right? Does that make sense? I hope so. Because down the line, this is what's going to happen. Let's go somewhere. Let's go somewhere right now. Backlinks are from your domain. And let's say this is your silver membership. And you've been with us for 20 years. And you've been promoting landing pages, everything. Well, guess why that's important to not be using somebody else's URL? Because you get backlinks. 487,000, 1,500 referring. Could you imagine if you're using somebody else's site to do all of this stuff? I rest my case. Continuing, the ClickBank Superstore. This thing is updated, and right here at ClickBank Store, with everything every week. I update it. So if you go to the Sales Manager, you can see some products here if you want to promote, products in particular. You can see the newest products are here, the 11th of February. They haven't had many, I guess, for a while, but that's fine. You can show the top ones here. Okay, the most sold ones, I guess. So they're all in there for you. Okay? And they're all hooked in there. It's all, you don't have to do anything. Okay, it's all automated. So these are included. The advanced ad tracking system is also included. You get 18 traffic injections, whereas a silver member gets 5. So it's a better deal. Okay, and good. I'm glad you're never leaving. We don't want anyone to leave. You get your platinum VIP bonus area. Now, there's 2 ways to upgrade. The first way is to contact support if you want a quote for 1 year package or monthly. Or if you're a silver member, you will see a button just above the menu here on the left. You see where it says classic menu on your left there? I'm just kind of floating the mouse over it. It's above that. You can click on it. It says upgrade. You can upgrade right on the spot. Okay, give us 24 hours to put everything together for you. Okay? Are there any questions about that? Does anyone want to see anything else? Are there any questions? If not, we're going to wrap it up. I'm not quite sure what you mean by that builder. What is a builder? The downline builder, well, we have a referral builder. Same thing. I think it's under Moneymakers here. Referral builder. And you can go in here and you can add as many as you want. And these are the things that your associates will see when they log in under you. Okay? There's banners for the silver membership under, you just click on training and banners, or you'll see banners on the top menu. There's all kinds of them. That'll bring them in. We'll probably do some new ones that say 250,000 premium visitors. Then I'll put them in here. I'll probably just add another gallery here that we can do automatically. So I'll leave this area alone here, but we'll probably create maybe another thing. You can build your own banners though. Like this is so easy with this if you're platinum. You just say you want 468 by 60. Okay, and that's the standard banner, right? Or whatever size you want. You can create it. And then you just do your background. So you can say you want money, everybody wants money. Just type money in there, this kind of a thing. And there you've got your background. And then you can do some graphics if you want. You can add some graphics in there. You can say happy person. There's a good one there. And all you have to do is just size it. They size really good, like that kind of a thing. You don't need it exact. You can just have it in here, that kind of a thing. And then you can just put some wording over here with a little button. Do like a little button, a little sign up button. Throw that over here. And you could have a couple of words up here. So you can add, I could change the color of the button obviously to whatever I want. And then you could put some words in there using, you just add your words here, your text. You can add any text because then you can change it up here. You just wait for it to load and then change your text. See, honestly, I urge you to just make your own banners, especially if you're a platinum member, right? So here's my banner. And you can shrink size down until it fits, the way you want it. Change the color to whatever color you want, blue. You probably want something a little more solid than that. Maybe increase the size now to whatever you want. You can do anything you want with this thing. It's really, really is incredible. Put your URL on the banner. Say click here. right? And once you save it, you just save it as, banner whatever. And now it's your banner. It's saved in your gallery. You can use it wherever you want. Just give it a second, let it do its thing. Always look up on your tab. You see that spinning thing up there? I know you probably can't see that, but it's spinning. So it's just thinking, going through. And then you'll probably find it at the bottom. Scroll down, and then you can also put it in a category, banners. Call it banner 1 if you want. You can update it. And then you can have a little easier to access it in your categories, right? So you've got your banners here and show images. I know I'm going fast, but you can play with this thing all day. And there's your banner, and you've got you can copy the image URL here, and you can make it go to a landing page. So if you said, well, George, here's my banner's not very good, all you have to do is go over here to add examples, and you can find some really good ones. Just say 500,000 traffic credits. Put that in. You don't need the whole thing. Just take a little piece of it, like that one. Have a guy going like this. What I like about it is nobody will have that banner. It's your banner. That kind of thing. The way to use your thing is, of course, this is the example of this. What you can do is, if you go to the to your image gallery and you take your image and you say copy. So we're going to copy that URL. Okay, so it's on my clipboard now. And then my little trick to create the code is you go to website management and you say home. And then you just say new page or link, and you just pick the top one. I'm just showing you how to get the code for a banner. And we're not going to do anything here. We're not going to save anything. We're just going to go in here and we're going to say image. So we're going to put the image in. It says, what's the URL to the image? That one. Okay, with me so far? So there's the image. Then you click on link, and it says, well, where do you want the link to go? And then you put in your link to where you want it to go, and then you say this, and then when people click on that banner, which you have the source code for now, you can paste the source code wherever you want. Okay, so in other words, you want to add a image property, link it to a URL, call it HTTPS. I can say georgekosch.com or whatever the landing page is. You can go and get the landing page, and then, there you go. You have your source code now. And if somebody says, what's the image link? It's here. And this is the target link. Or if they say, we want the code for the banner, there's the code. And you copy it. Okay? I like to use something called Notepad. And Notepad is a great place to save your banner codes. Okay? And if I went too fast for you, I record this workshop so you can watch it again. Okay, and you could just go to the end and then pause it. Okay, so it's all of these things can be done. You just got to kind of go through the video, maybe write down the steps, and then you'll get used to it. It'll make more sense. But I always use the editor to do any of my code. Like, for example, here's another cheat I do. Say that I'll get rid of the banner. Say that I wanted to do a bunch of points. So point one, learn to type. Point one, here is another point. Finally, last one. So say I wanted to do like little bullets. Well, I highlight them all, and I do the bullets, and then get rid of this banner here just to clean it up. Then I just go source, and I got my source code here. If I need to use this somewhere in my blog or something, I just cheat. I'm not typing that all out. Why would I want to type that out? So whenever I get something from somebody, I put it in here. So say I want to bold this one. I go bold. And say I want this one to be a bigger font, this font. And I want it to be larger. And I want it to be underlined. Well, I don't know how to write that. I know how to write the code. But I'm not going to do that. I just go source, and then I grab that, and I copy it to wherever I want to use it. Okay? That's my little trick. So you want to add an image in here, do two. You can add an image from any of the sites that you want. You can take this, do you see where it says image from the image hosting gallery, or you can grab an image from my gallery, which, remember I did my banner? I just put my banner in, right? So I can take it, and I just right click on it and say copy image, boom, and then I go in here and I paste it. Beep. Oops, sorry, I just right click and paste it. I go Control V, there you go. Control V works. It's wonderful. You can actually drag it in too if you're really careful with your mouse. You see that? You just boom, there it is. There's my horrible banner. But you see, you can change anything you want. It's just wonderful what you can do. Okay? Are there any questions about that? It really works. Everything works. It's good. And if you have any trouble, like say you say, I just can't get it, just go fill out a support ticket and I'll do the best I can to help you. And if you are having trouble with the screenshot, I know it's hard to create a screen capture and everything, just use Lightshot. It's completely free. Works great. That way you can just send me a link to what you're seeing. Okay, so that unlimited what you can do. Yeah, make banners, all the banners you want. There's no limit. And like I said, if you need some inspiration or you want to get a start, you go into the graphics gallery and click on the image library. You can start right here. You can even edit these banners. You can even add my picture if you want. See? Go in there. Look at that guy. See that guy? That's me. Hey, hello everyone. See, I can move and dance and do whatever you want. You can shrink me down a little. I prefer the large me, but you can go to the smaller one there. And you can create this into a banner too if you want. You know, change this to 486, whatever size you want, and then just pull everything in and resize it. So say somebody says, well, I want it 400 by 400 by 400. That's all we take. We don't take any more than that. And then you say, oh, okay, well then there's my 400 by 400. And then I can just play around, move stuff around, right? This can go over here. This can go down here. We can resize that like so. And this one says start free membership. We can do, change the sizing there, fit it in, whatever. This thing's amazing. Absolutely incredible. And then you just move stuff around. Move it anywhere you want. There's that, there's this here. That way you keep everything in the picture, rearrange it the way you want. You don't even have to type anything. Okay? Move that back, move forward. I don't even know how that all works. Yeah, you can change the backgrounds. If you want something else, you just have to use the landing page builder. That way you can change the background and have complete control. How do we make those little circles with our face in them? I don't know. I guess you just do a shape. You put your picture in there. Bring that forward, I guess. Bring that back. Not quite sure. This one needs to come forward, I guess. I just usually play with things till I figure it out. Move selected forward. There. Do a little bubble. Your images that are, have a circle, like a rounded image, well, you got to be a bit more into HTML and CSS coding to do stuff like that. But, there you go. You got your image in a bubble. Yeah, so that's awesome. Big thank you to everybody for coming out. It's a great day. All of our stuff's here. Use everything that you like. It's all here. So there's nothing that we've left out, I hope. And again, if you have any questions or issues, just fill out a support ticket and we're more than happy to help, okay? Everybody have a great weekend, and hang tight. It'll work.